right, so moving ahead, please allow me to welcome on stage Mr. S.A. Anand once again to, yes sir, I request you with a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. S.A. Anand from SSA Academy Chennai to say a few words. And yes, a big and a small skit and speech on making India the global choice of destination for affordable higher education. Before you will start, how are you feeling?
Absolutely charged. Awesome. Feeling great. Absolutely excited. Great electrifying atmosphere here. People are very intelligent. I listen to lots of lecture here. And the most important thing I listened to, ma'am, she was telling great thing about the child. Really, I appreciate that, because what we have to do is, most of the people, they believe the knowledge is the power. Knowledge is not the power, that's only the potential power. Unless the knowledge comes in the hand of some person who takes action. And action only comes by the personal power. And what is personal power? Is the ability to take action in the right direction. So the most important thing I'll tell you, when you talk about the child, always remember, the child learns by saying, by listening, and a feeling. So the strategy is the most important thing. I'm telling you, the members telling about, just now members telling about what is the most important thing about the curriculum. I'll tell you one thing. That curriculum is something which changes information into transformation. Curriculum is something that will change the technology, the tools, the philosophy into the reality, the imagination into the reality. So I'm going to talk here really about, because it's a very short time, the last interval also I spoke and I had quite a clap from the people. People are very much in a hurry to go to the places. I have 5 minutes to speak, so I'll talk something about how to change your intellectual understanding into emotional understanding. Intellectually, when you listen to anything first time, what happens we take it into intellectually. It comes, knowledge comes here, this area. This area the knowledge comes. We forget because we don't put it emotional understanding in this. What is emotional understanding? I'll tell you. What is emotional understanding? When the knowledge transforms from here to here, when the knowledge transforms from the brain to the body, and that happens through the mental syntax. That happens through, the strategy through mental syntax. And I'm going to talk about it right now. Because I am an NLPer. I train very good people. And I'm telling you, I believe change happens within a second. I believe change happens within a second, within 5 minutes, not happens in 10 days or 15 days. I change people in 5 minutes. Here I have only, I got chance to speak only for 5 to 10 minutes, but I will tell you, I will not disappoint you, because I believe that if people have come here, and I'm not here to speak, I'm here to learn. What will you speak before such a great people? They have all the knowledge, they have all the strategy, they have all the tools, they have already proved that they are very smart, very intelligent. So the most important thing here is what I'm going to share with you is called Ultimate Success Formula. Ultimate Success Formula. Ultimate Success Formula is, the first thing is called decide what you want. Decide what you want and model the people. They have already become successful. Because when we become successful, the first thing what we do, we learn from the physiology of the people. If certain people become successful, certain way they use their physiology, certain way they use the mental syntax, and certain way they use the most important thing, and that is called belief system. Belief system. And I'm telling you, the best belief in the world is the number one belief. That is called that without commitment, we cannot become successful. So we need to have a commitment. The most important, the other thing is called map is not the territory. Let me tell you, all the people have spoken here, and we got the information here. But let me tell you, if you take the information, only go here without using your physiology, without moving your body, that is called emotion changes by motion. Emotion changes by motion. So unless we create the emotional intensity exactly, we cannot become successful. So that's the reason I'm telling you ultimate success formula. First, decide what you want. What exactly you want? Tell me. Most of the people, when you ask, what do you want? They'll say what they don't want, and they will talk about something else. They will see the things from other perspective. I'm telling you, first decide what you want. And the second thing is take action. Can you tell me what is the father of all the action? Excuse me, sir. Can I have your attention, please? No, sir. But it's a contributing factor. Tell me, sir. What is the father of all action? Anybody here? It's a decision. It's a decision. The moment of decision, our destiny is made. When I decided to come here, I'm telling you, whether you like me or not, but I like myself. Whether you like me, see, Brand Academy, it's a brand. They have invited you because you are a brand. If the brand does not clap for the brand, they're the bullshit brand, you know. That's the most important thing I'm going to talk about you right now. Take action. Because only the action changes when the belief system changes, when you take a decision. And there are 3 important decisions that's very important. First, what to focus on. What to focus on. Tell me, what to focus on? You have to focus on what you want to become. Most of the people are focusing on what they don't want to become. Most of the people, they focus on certain other things. I will tell you, focus is equivalent to feeling. I will tell you one thing. I don't need 50,000, 5 crores, or 500 crores to become happy. To become happy, you have to see the things in certain way. You have to speak the things in certain way. You have to listen to things in certain way. It will create the feeling. The feeling happens by listening in the right way, speaking in the right way. You know, so the feeling is the most important. That's what we have. So first, decide what you want. Second, take action. And third, the most important thing I'm telling you is to develop your sensory awareness. And that's the reason people are here. I'm telling you, you have to become successful. You have developed unconsciously or consciously. But I'm telling you, sensory awareness is very important. If I watch somebody's eyes, see, some people are looking down because they are processing themselves kinesthetically. Or they are talking to themselves. So when people look up, either they imagine the thing or they go into the visual memory. When the people, you know, the head is slightly cocky, then they are in auditory mode. So I'm telling you, if you want to know people, you have to know most important thing, that people, if you want to know, like she said about child, just monitor the child. Don't watch him, monitor the child. See how he's standing. If he's standing like this, he needs to be taught in the kinesthetic strategy. If the children talks like this, like Salman Khan, he walks like, teach him in a visual strategy. If slightly cocky, teach him in the auditory strategy. And I'm telling you that if you help people to develop their strategy, then most important thing will happen. Because I'll tell you, I'm not a motivator. I hate this word. I used to use bad word for this, and I want to use, but I will never use before this brand. If my students are there, I'll use. Motivator is abuse for me. I am a strategist. I'm an influencer. I change people just like that. But always remember, I don't change people who don't want to change. I change people who are absolutely committed, absolutely ready to pay the price, and absolutely, sir, I have come here because I want to change. I change them in 5 minutes. So the most important thing, I'm going to talk about how to stretch your awareness. So you can stretch your awareness by the few things. If you watch people talking very fast, they say, hey, I've come here and I want to learn from you. Can you teach me? It's very fast they speak. That's a visual person. If they say, I want to tell you something, it's very important, and if you talk in this way, I think people are going to talk to you. Amitabh Bachchan. This is a auditory way. Auditory people speak with absolutely harmony. And kinesthetic, I can hypnotize anybody by kinesthetic right now. Anybody wants to get hypnotized? I will charge 5,000 rupees for that, sorry. Okay, so if a person is kinesthetic, he will talk. Mr. Lakshman has come here as a chief guest. And Mr. Lakshman is a great personality. I've seen him time and again. And he is such a great batsman that if you listen and learn from him, you can immediately understand how great person Mr. Lakshman is. Right, sir? Can I do something to you, sir? Thank you. I already hypnotized him. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I can hypnotize anybody, but I'm not here to hypnotize people. Please forgive me for that. I need to take government permission. So most important thing is the people who are absolutely spiritual and the people who are absolutely kinesthetic, they talk very slowly, absolutely slowly. So if you want to know what is child is, the child will use certain vocabulary. So if child is visual, he will say, I looked into it. I saw that happening. He will say, if the child is very much, he will say, I'll glad to see you. When the child is kinesthetic, it's better to see you. I feel very, very better. Right, sir? Yeah. And when the child is auditory, he will say, wow, it sounds a ring inside me. It sounds a bell. See, he uses word sounds. Other words, uses visual. Another person use the kinesthetic word, like a warmth. So the most important thing, you have to know what exactly child wants. And when you watch child, when you talk to child, you will absolutely know what exactly he needs. And I'm telling you, if you tap into that potential, I'm telling you, if you go deeper into the child psychology, because it's not a, this intellectual muscle that is important. The physiological muscles, the psychological muscles, and then emotional muscle. The knowledge has to transfer from your head to your heart. It has to go from intellectuality to the emotionality. You have to know that. So the most important thing, if you want to develop your child, if you want to develop their education, you have to know their strategy. You have to know the system they have. Thank you so much, SSA Academy, Mr. Lakshman, and all the people, great people. Thank you so much. God bless you. Sorry.
Thank you so much, sir.